Hello viewers, welcome to my channel Online Biology Tutorials. In this live of today, I will be reading the difficult words taken from Chapter 4 Animal Kingdom, NCERT Class 11 Biology. So, five kingdom classification was given by Whittaker, and kingdom Animalia is the last amongst them, and it is the most elaborated one. So, all the terms which are given in it should be learned thoroughly. Each term is important basing upon your NEET examination. I hope my screen is clear to everyone. So let's begin with the reading of the difficult spellings, how to pronounce each term. Chapter 4 Animal Kingdom Biology of Class 11 taken from NCERT. Systematic. Systematic. I have highlighted few words in case you feel difficulty in any other word you can write in the chat and I will pronounce it for you. Sponges. Aggregates. Platyhelminthes. Annelids, arthropods, mollusk. Once again, systematic, sponges, aggregates, platyhelminthes, annelids, arthropods, mollusk. Then, on this side of the page, we have echinoderms, chordates, asymmetrical, radial symmetry, annelids, arthropods, bilateral symmetry, ectoderm, endoderm, diploblastic, mesoglia. Echinoderms, chordates, asymmetrical, radial symmetry, annelids, arthropods, bilateral symmetry, ectoderm, endoderm, diploblastic, mesoglia. Mesoderm, triploblastic. Triploblastic means the organism which is made up of three germ layers. Platyhelminthes, chordates. Coelom, annelids. So the organism with coelom are known as coelomates. Annelids, mollusk, arthropods, echinoderms, hemichordates, chordates. Escalminthes, pseudocoelomates. Pseudocoelomates means the false coelom. So pseudo means false in biology. So an organism possessing a coelom, but that is not a true coelom. So that organism will be known as pseudocoelomate. Escalminthes, acoelomates. A, whenever it is prefixed, means there will be no coelom. So mesoderm, triploblastic, platyhelminthes, chordates, coelom, coelomates, annelids, mollusk, arthropods, echinoderms, hemichordates, chordates. Metamerism, metamerism. Notochord, mesodermally, porifera, echinoderms. Notochord, mesodermally, porifera, echinoderms. Animalia. So this is going to be the fifth kingdom that was given by Whittaker. Now all the terms of this flowchart. This is very important flowchart for NEET. All the phylums are given to you in the ascending order and they should be pronounced as Porifera, Coelenterata, Ctenophora, Platyhelminthes, Escalminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, Chordata. Once more for you. Porifera, Coelenterata, which is also known as Cnidaria, Ctenophora, Platyhelminthes, Esculenthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, Chordata. Now let's come to the phylum Porifera. Ostia, Spongocele, Osculum, Choanocytes, Spicules, Spongin, Hermaphrodite, Fibers. Ostia, Spongocele, Osculum, Choanocytes, spicules, spongin fibers, hermaphrodite. Hermaphrodite means male and female in the same body. Choanocytes are the flagellated cells in the members of the porifera. Members of the porifera are known as poriferans. The pores that occur on their body are known as ostia. The cavity present in the body centrally, it is known as spongocele. An opening from where the water goes out is known as osculum. So ostia, spongocele, osculum, choanocytes, spicules, or spongin fibers, they all comprise the water canal system of the porifera. The examples. So the first name here that is written in italics, it is the scientific name, Sycon, commonly known as Sypha. Again, scientific name, genus is given, Spongilla, commonly known as fresh water sponge. So this is again scientific name Euspongia, commonly known as bath sponge. Next phylum, Coelenterata, also known as Cnidaria. Now, the important terms of this phylum Coelenterata are Cnidarians. So the organism that will belong to the phylum Cnidaria will be known as Cnidarians. Members are Hydra, Adamsia, Aurelia, Obelia. The phenomenon that is found in them, alteration of generation, is known as metagenesis. Once again, Cnidarians, Hydra, Adamsia, Aurelia, Obelia, and the phenomenon that occurs in them is metagenesis. Examples are Physalia, this is the scientific name, Physalia, also known as Portuguese man of war. Adamsia, which is commonly known as sea anemone. Pennatula, commonly known as sea pen. Gorgonia, commonly known as sea fan. Meandrina, commonly known as brain coral. Once again, scientific names only: Physalia, Adamsia, Pennatula, Gorgonia, Meandrina. Common names are also important. So please learn the scientific names along with the common names. In the NEET, you can get the question as which uh, member or which Cnidarian is known as Portuguese man of war. Which Cnidarian is commonly known as sea anemone. So you should know their scientific names. Pronunciation is also important because in case of subjective examination of class 11th biology, spellings are to be written correctly. Next phylum, Ctenophora. Ctenophores are the members that belong to this phylum, Ctenophora. They are commonly known as sea walnuts or comb jellies. They have comb plates on them. They exhibit a phenomenon which is known as bioluminescence. Bioluminescence means ability to emit light is luminescence. And if the organism is living, we will be prefixing a word bio. So overall, the term will become bioluminescence. Once again, ctenophores are the members of the phylum Ctenophora. They are commonly known as sea walnuts, comb jellies. They have radial symmetry. They are diploblastic organisms. They have comb plates and they exhibit the phenomenon bioluminescence in which They emit the light. Members are pleurobrachia, tenoplana. Once again, pleurobrachia, tenoplana. Next phylum, Platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes members are dorso-ventrally flattened. That is why they are known as flatworms. They are bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, acoelomate. Bilaterally symmetrical means laterally they can be cut into two equal parts. Triploblastic means there are three germ layers present. Acoelomate means there is no coelom. The dorsal and the ventral surface is flattened. That is why they are given a common term, flatworms. Osmoregulation is possible in them, means amount of solvent that should go out is regulated. Planaria, a very common member that you have studied in class 10th in the regeneration. Because planaria is immortal, as if you cut it into as many parts, the number of parts will form the complete organism because regenerative cells are present throughout the body. Remember, planaria starts with P and platyhelminthes also starts with P. So you should know that planaria belongs to platyhelminthes. Examples are Taenia. This is the scientific name, and the name that is written in the bracket is the common name. Fasciola, liver fluke. Flatworms, bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, acoelomate. Osmoregulation, planaria. Examples are Taenia, commonly known as tapeworm, Fasciola, known as liver fluke. Next phylum, Eskelminthes. 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 Bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, pseudocoelomate. Muscular pharynx. Pharynx is the another name of throat. Dioecious. Dioecious means when males are different and females are different. Means one body can either be a complete body, can either be a male body or it could be a female body. When both the gametes, both the sexes are present in one body, it is known as bisexual. So name of the phylum is Eskelminthes, bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, pseudocoelomate. Pharynx is muscular because it contains muscles. Males and females are distinct, the bodies are distinct. The males are generally shorter and the cloacal end is curved. Whereas if you see the females are longer, this is one of the important thing that you can notice in Ascaris lumbricoids. Ascaris lumbricoids, Ascaris the name is written here and I am speaking lumbricoids as the name of the species. So why are they known as roundworms? Because once you cut the transverse section or the cross section, they appear circular in shape. So, phylum Eskelminthes has members like Ascaris, commonly known as roundworm, Wucheria, commonly known as filaria worm, Ency- Encylostoma, Encylostoma, commonly known as hookworm. Next, phylum Annelida. Segments or metameres are there in them. Annelida word has been taken from annulus, which is a Latin word. Members are Nereis, Peritema, Hirudinaria. Nereis, Peritema, which is earthworm, Hirudinaria, which is blood-sucking leech. They have lateral appendages as parapodia. Nephridia helps in osmoregulation and excretion. In the case of neural system, means the nervous system, ganglia are present in them. So these were the terms that I have opted for phylum Annelida. In case you are feeling difficulty in pronouncing any of the term, you can write it in the chat. Segments, metameres, annulus, nereis, parapodia, nephridia, nephridium. SING means it is a singular word. So plural is nephridia, singular is nephridium. Ganglia, singular is ganglion. That means ganglia is a plural. Nereis, Peritema, commonly known as earthworm, Hirudinaria, commonly known as blood-sucking leech, are the members of this phylum Annelida. Remember, Annelida exhibits true metamerism. The body is divided into segments. Next one, phylum Arthropoda. The phylum with the largest biodiversity. It is on number one. 70% of the animals belong to this phylum. The body is divided into head, thorax, abdomen. They have jointed appendages in them. They have tracheal system. Excretion occurs with the help of Malpighian tubules. Fertilization is internal, and generally the females they lay the eggs. That is why the word oviparous is written here. Members are apis, commonly known as honeybee, bombyx, commonly known as silkworm, lacifer, commonly known as lact insect. The organisms that serves as vectors are the organism that helps in transmitting the disease. So examples of it are anopheles, culex, aedes. These all are the mosquito categories. Gregarious pest, locusta, commonly known as locust. Living fossil is limulus, also known as king crab. So once again, it is the largest phylum. Organism is divided into, the body is divided into head, thorax, and abdomen. They have jointed appendages. They have tracheal system. Excretion occurs with the help of Malpighian tubules. Fertilization occurs internally. The female lays eggs. That is why the word oviparous is there. Examples are apis, commonly known as honeybee, bombyx, commonly known as silkworm, lacifer, lac insect. Vectors are anopheles, culex, aedes. These all are the mosquitoes. Gregarious pest. Gregarious pest. Example is locusta, commonly known as locust. Living fossil is Limulus king crab. Phylum Mollusca is the second largest phylum in terms of the biodiversity. Body is divided into head, muscular foot, visceral hump. They have sensory tentacles. There is a rasping organ in their mouth, which is known as radula. None of the phylum possesses this radula. So immediately, if you get this word radula, please correlate it with the mollusca. Next, the members of the phylum Mollusca are Pila, commonly known as apple snail, pink tarda, commonly known as pearl oyster, sepia, commonly known as cuttlefish, loligo, commonly known as squid, octopus, commonly known as devilfish, Aplysia, commonly known as sea hare, Dentalum, commonly known as tusk shell, and Cheetopleura is commonly known as chiton. So I will be speaking only the scientific names now. Pila, pink tada or pink teda, both are correct. Sepia, loligo, octopus, Aplysia, dentalum, Cheetopleura. Phylum Echinodermata. Echino means spines and dermata means skin. So if spines are there on the skin, the phylum will be named as Echinodermata. They have water vascular system in them. Please remember Porifera had water canal system and Echinodermata has water vascular system. Members are Estieras, commonly known as starfish, Echinus, commonly known as sea urchin, Antedon, commonly known as sea lily, Cucumaria, commonly known as sea cucumber, Ophiura, commonly known as brittle star. Once again, just the scientific names. Estieras, Echinus, Antedon, Cucumaria, Ophiura. Next phylum, Hemichordata. They are worm-like. The body is divided into anterior proboscis, collar, long trunk. Members are balanoglossus and saccoglossus. Very important, proboscis, remember, always has to be correlated with hemichordata as radula is correlated with the mollusca. Next phylum, Chordata. Notochord, dorsal hollow nerve cord, pair, pharyngeal gill slits are the characteristic features of the members of Chordata. Pharynx is perforated, means throat has pores. Now, Urochordata, which is also known as tunicata, Cephalochordata, vertebrata. So these are the names of three subphylums, right? Phylum name is Chordata. Whenever you divide the phylum further, it will be known as subphyla. So the names once again, Urochordata, Cephalochordata, and vertebrata. This is protochordates. So the members that belong to protochordata or the members of this Urochordata and Cephalochordata, because they have come on earth prior to vertebrata. That is why they are known as primitive chordates. For primitive, we have used the word proto, and they are belonging to the chordates. That's why the suffix is chordates. So overall term has become protochordates. The members are for Urochordata, Ascidia, Salpa, Doliolum. For Cephalochordata, the members are Branchiostoma, Amphioxus, or Lancelet. Once again, for Urochordata, the members are Ascidia, Salpa, Doliolum. Cephalochordata, Branchiostoma, Amphioxus, or Lancelet. Vertebral column, appendages. I will be reading out all the terms that you can see in this table. Vertebrata, this is the subphylum of the phylum Chordata, which is divided into two divisions, Agnatha and Gnathostomata. Agnatha has class Cyclostomata. Gnathostomata has two superclasses, Pisces and Tetrapoda. Pisces is the one that bears the fins. Tetrapoda is the one that bears the limbs. Pisces has been divided into two classes, Chondrichthyes and Osteichthyes. Osteichthyes. Chondr means cartilage. Oste means bone. So cartilaginous fishes are more primitive than the bony fishes. Tetra means four, poda means limbs. So the organism with four limbs are placed in the superclass Tetrapoda. Superclass will always come above the class. And if you divide a particular class further, then you have to write subclass. So if all the categories are written together, it will be superclass, class, subclass. So there are four classes in the superclass Tetrapoda as amphibia, reptilia, aves, and mammals. Means frogs came the first along with other members of the amphibia, which are known as amphibians. Then came reptiles, in which snake comes. Aves includes the birds, and mammals includes us. Cyclostomata, gill slits, cartilaginous, spawning. Examples are Pteromyzon, also known as lamprey, and Myxine, also known as hagfish. Class Chondrichthyes. Notochord is persistent. Operculum, plecoid scales. Very important terms. Cyclostomata, gill slits, cartilaginous, spawning. Examples are Pteromyzon, also known as lamprey, Myxine, commonly known as hagfish. Class Chondrichthyes. Notochord is persistent. Operculum, plecoid scales. Torpedo, trigon. Torpedo has electric organ and poisonous sting is there in the trigon. These organisms are poikilothermous, means they are cold-blooded. They change their temperature according to the change in the environment. Examples are Scoliodon, also known as dogfish. Pristis, also known as sawfish. Carcharodon, also known as great white shark. Trigon, also known as stingray. So once again, just the scientific names: Scoliodon, Pristis, Carcharodon, Trigon. Osteichthyes. Osti means bone. Ichthys means fishes. So the fishes that are bony will be placed in this class. Operculum. Scales are cycloid or tenoid. Air bladder is present. Examples are for marine: Exocetus, also known as flying fish; Hippocampus, also known as seahorse. Freshwater examples are Labio, also known as rohu; Katla, in Hindi also known as Katla; Clarias, in Hindi known as Magur. Aquarium fishes are betta, which is also known as fighting fish, and pterophyllum, also known as angelfish. Once again, just the scientific names: Exocetus, Hippocampus, Labio, Catla, Clarias, betta, pterophyllum. So this way, please make a table for osteichthyes. Write scientific names on one side and common names on the other. This will help you both for the subjective question paper or subjective assessments at your school, and also for appearing in NEET. Class amphibia, they have tympanum. The common examples are bufo, commonly known as toad; rana, commonly known as frog; hyla, commonly known as tree frog; salamandra, also known as salamander; ichthyopis, also known as limbless amphibia. So scientific names once again: bufo, rana, hyla, salamandra, ichthyopis. Okay. May I request all the students who are watching this live to please write their city from where are they watching? Next. So here we have reached the class Reptilia, and the examples are Chilone, commonly known as turtle; Testudo, commonly known as tortoise; Chameleon, tree lizard; Calotes, commonly known as garden lizard; Crocodilus, commonly known as crocodile; Alligator, in English language also it is known as alligator; Hemidactylus is known commonly as wall lizard. Poisonous snakes include Naja, which is the common name, or which is the scientific name of cobra; Bangarus is crate; Vipera, the common name is viper. So once again, just the scientific names: Chilone, Testudo, Chameleon, Calotes, Crocodilus, alligator, Hemidactylus, Naja, Bangarus, Vipera. Now we have reached the class aves, which includes the birds. Very important feature in them is that they have pneumatic bones. Pneumatic bones are the hollow bones, because of which this is an adaptation in the bird's body, because of which they are able to fly, right? Next is homeothermos. Homeothermos means they are warm blooded. They will not change their body temperature in case there is a change in the environment. The common examples of aves are corvus. This is the scientific name, this is the common name. So corvus, common name is crow; columba, common name is pigeon; Cetacula, common name is parrot; Struthio, common name is ostrich; Pavo, common name is peacock; Aptenoides. Aptenoides is the scientific name for the penguin; Neophron, vulture. So only the scientific names once again: Corvus, Columba, Cetacula, Struthio, Pavo, Aptenoides, Neophron. These names are important. Any question can come on the scientific names. Make sure you learn both the names, because in case a question comes on any, you will not be able to judge, because the scientific names do not match in most of the cases with their common names. So we have come to the last class, Mammalia. They are oviparous, means these are the females that will be laying the eggs. So ornithohynchus is the scientific name of platypus. Viviparous means they will be giving birth to the young ones. So examples are Macropus, this is the scientific name of kangaroo, Pteropus, flying fox, Camelus, camel, Macaca, monkey, Rattus, rat, Canis, dog, Felis, cat, Elephas, elephant, Equus, horse, Delphinus, common dolphin, Balenoptera, blue whale, Panthera tigris, tiger, Panthera leo, lion. Once I will be reading only the scientific names. Thank you, students, for watching this live. It would be great if you could write your name in the chat and where are you watching from. So once again, just the scientific names: Ornithorhynchus, Macropus, Pteropus, Camelus, Macaca, Rattus, Canis, Felis, Elephas, Equus, Delphinus, Balenoptera, Panthera tigris, Panthera leo. So with this, we are done with the reading of difficult spellings or pronunciation of the difficult spellings from the animal kingdom. This is chapter 4 taken from NCERT class 11. I have also done the pronunciation of chapter 3 because students were finding it difficult. In case you are interested, you can come to the playlist and visit there. In case you are interested in hearing to the descriptive videos of biomolecules, you can come to the playlist. Complete video series are available for class 11th biomolecules. Also, I have recorded the audiobook of class 11th NCERT. In case you are done with the chapters, you can hear each chapter. It will definitely help you. Do hit the like before you leave in case it helped you. Stay connected. See you in next live. Thank you.